Hello students, I am your educator Ritu. In today's video, we will learn about third law of Mendel, that is law of independent assortment. Now let's get started. The law of independent assortment states that when two pairs of traits are combined in a hybrid, segregation of one pair of character is independent of the others. That means law of independent assortment only applied when two pairs are involved. When two pairs of characters or traits are involved, then law of independent assortment is applied. When they are combined in a hybrid, hybrid means F1 generation. Segregation means separation. Then separation of one pair of character is independent of the other pair of characters. The two factors of each character separate independent of the factors of the other characters at the time of gamete formation and get randomly rearranged in the offspring, produce both parental and new combination of the traits. You will better understand this by this example. The principle of independent assortment can be studied by means of dihybrid cross. Di means two. That means two characters are involved in this cross. Inheritance of two genes means that study of inheritance of two characters at a time is called inheritance of two genes. When we studied two characters at a time, then we called it as inheritance of two genes, and it is shown by dihybrid cross. As we earlier studied that inheritance of one gene and monohybrid cross. In that inheritance of one gene, only one character is studied, and this will be shown by monohybrid cross. But in law of independent assortment, it is applied only when two characters are involved. That means inheritance of two genes. Now, in dihybrid cross occur between pure breeding pea plants having yellow round seeds and pure breeding pea plants having green wrinkled seeds. As you see in that, this is round yellow seeds and this is wrinkled green seeds, as they are two characters, round and wrinkled and yellow and green. These two characters are taken. Parents are round and yellow and wrinkled and green, and it is shown by, round is the dominant character, so it is shown by capital R, wrinkled is small r, yellow is capital Y, wrinkled green is small y. As in dihybrid cross, pure breeding pea plants are used having yellow round seeds, that means capital Y, capital R, and pure breeding pea plants having green wrinkled seeds, that means small r. The plants of first generation will have all yellow and round seeds, because yellow and round traits are respectively dominant over green and wrinkled traits. It is similar as we have seen in the monohybrid cross. Gamete will be formed through this is capital R, capital Y, and through this is small r, small y. Now this will combined and F1 generation will be capital R, capital Y, small y. That means F1 generation hybrid, we can say that. Now, on self-breeding, the resultant second generation, that is F2 generation, shows four types of plants. That is yellow and round, yellow and wrinkled, green and round, and green and wrinkled. That means it shows both parental and new combination. Parentals are round and yellow, and green and wrinkled, and the recombinants are yellow and wrinkled and green and rounds. Now we will see through this dihybrid cross. As you can see this, This is the hybrid formation, capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. Now the selfing occur between this, capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. Now the gamete formation occur and the gametes are capital R, capital Y, small r, capital Y, capital R, capital Y, small r, capital Y. Similarly on this side also. Now this will combine and form the next F2 generation. And the phenotypic ratio will be as round yellow, round green, wrinkled yellow, wrinkled green. Round yellow is parental, wrinkled green is also parental. But round yellow is parental and wrinkled green is parental. But round green is recombinant and wrinkled yellow is recombinant. Recombinant means that this is something new that is different from the parent characters. This is something new character that is arrived in the F2 generation that is different from the parent combination. And this is what principle of independent assortment says, that these factors get rearranged randomly in the offspring and produce both parental and new combination of the traits, as we have seen this through this dihybrid cross. These gametes randomly rearranged and the offspring contains parental traits and recombinant means new traits also. The phenotypic ratio is 9:3:3:1. 9 is parental, 1 is parental, and these 3 and 3 are the recombinant. That means out of 16, 10 are parental and 6 are recombinant. And the genotypic ratio is 1:2:1, 2:4:2, 1:2:1. I repeat, 1:2:1, 2:4:2, 1:2:1. This is genotypic ratio. And the phenotypic ratio is 9:3:3:1. This is all about law of independent assortment, inheritance of two genes, and dihybrid cross. I am again repeating this. In dihybrid cross, it is a cross between two pure organisms of a species in order to study the inheritance of two pairs of allele. Dihybrid cross is always occur to study the inheritance of two genes. It always produces a phenotypic ratio that is 9:3:3:1, and the genotypic ratio is 1:2:1, 2:4:2, and 1:2:1. This is all about genotypic and phenotypic ratio. I hope you will get this. This is all about third law of Mendel. If you have any doubt, then please ask me in the comment section. Please do like and share this video. If you like my work, then please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.